Yes, we can. Yep.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and thanks for Nanhua Futures inviting. And on behalf of INE, it's my pleasure to give you introduction and outlook of the INE bonded copper, so which known as BC copper. So before moving to my slides, here are some overview of copper and the copper futures contract. As the most consumed non-ferrous metal in national economy, copper is industrial and financial nature and known as doctor. And China is world's largest producer, consumer, and importer of refined copper. So the launching of BC copper definitely marks the milestone of futures opening up of China's non-ferrous futures market. So here's the disclaimer. And in the next 20 minutes, I will start with the history or background of the opening up of INE first, then history of the China's copper markets, and then present the general overview about BC copper and a bit comparison with the SHFE's CU contract. And in the last part, the recent market performance and the future plans on BC copper will be mentioned over 2 years. Okay, so let's start with the SHFE and INE copper market. So this is opening up the milestone of SHFE and INE. So in the early of the 2013, we established the brand new international platform, the International Energy Exchange. So we as known as INE. Then we have our very first international futures product, crude oil, on March of 2018. And 2.5 years later, we launched bonded copper futures. The most exciting news about opening up is like all the rest of the other Chinese futures exchange. SHFE and INE released circulars that confirmed the scope of the products accessible to QFI. And both SHFE copper and bonded copper are on the list. So that means that since the September of 2022, there are 2 different channels suitable for the foreign investors. So on this QFI, and the other one is for the specific products. Now in INE, there are 5 specific products in total, and BC is one of them. So after decades development, we've already had our over 115 domestic futures firm members, 79 overseas intermediaries, and 3 overseas intermediaries. Now let's focus on copper itself. CU Futures is the first product listed on SHFE. Actually, it launched even earlier than the established of SHFE. And now this year, 2023, is our 30th anniversary of the launchment of copper futures. It also became one of the earliest commodity futures in China. On May 28th of 2018, SHFE launched the standard warrant trading platform, and the copper's warrants become available for trading, which successfully linked for the futures to physical side. On the September 21st of the same year, we listed the copper options, became the first option of industrial and the non-ferrous product. The last significant milestone of copper market would be the day of November 19th, 2020. SHFE's only wholly owned subsidiary INE listed the BC futures. So bonded copper futures and SHFE copper futures made up the dual contract mode, and the copper option, along with the standard warrant futures, diversify China's copper derivatives market. Thanks to such diversity, China's copper industry, now numbered among the most market-oriented ones, is able to adapt to change in the international market promptly and cope with the market shocks properly. So to be more specific, BC futures in China's is China's first non-ferrous metal product accessible to overseas investors. And it's also China's first futures product that adopts a dual contract mode. Along with CU futures, let's compare with the 2 different contracts. After nearly 30 years operation, it has become one of the most mature products in China's domestic futures market. It serves the domestic market, and the price reflects the domestic supply and demand. Now, CU price has become the pricing benchmark for domestic copper trades. SHFE, together with LME and COMEX, is among the world's three major pricing centers of copper. So when it comes to BC futures, it is designed for both domestic bonded market and international markets. Its price reflects the offshore supply and demand. Apparently, BC futures aligns with the INE's unique features of international platform, net pricing, bonded delivery, and RMB denomination. And it's subject to specifications and the rules of INE. As we all know now, in September, we have announced that QFI can trade futures and options products listed on SHFE. So which means is a further opening up to both CU and BC futures. So let's move on the second part, BC future overview. So this table shows the major parameters and information of BC futures. For example, the product is the copper cathode. The contract size is 5 metric tons per lot, and the price quotation is yuan in RMB per metric ton, and it's exclusive of tax and custom duty. The minimum price fluctuation is 10 yuan per metric ton, and etc. Like all the other futures of SHFE and INE, they have the same listed contract, trading hours, last trading day, and minimum trading margin. So BC contract appendix mainly includes the delivery-related specifications. And like the delivery unit is 25 metric tons per warrant, it also details the quality specification. For example, the tolerance on each warrant is plus or minus 2%, pound difference is within, and the pound difference is within plus or minus 0.1%. So the copper underlying each warrant must be of the same manufacturer, grade, registered trademark, quality grade, shape, and secured into bundles of similar weight. Besides, the deliverable and registerable copper cathode for BC futures must be of a brand registered with INE or a SHFE registered brand recognized by INE. Up to the end of 2022, there were 51 BC deliverable brands from 40 different manufacturers in total. So there were 22 overseas companies contributed 21 brands to participate, and you can find the most updated full name list and the information via the link. All the existing designated delivery warehouses for BC futures are located in Shanghai bonded area with a total capacity of 225 kilometric tons. You can also find details information of all the warehouses via INE's official website. So I'd like to keep this part short, and let's compare the two copper products to the end of this part. So basically they are different in product symbol, listing platform, price quotation, delivery mode, delivery period, and etc. But they are exactly the same in contract size, price quotation, minimum price fluctuation, and so on. So besides, they are also different in position limit, threshold for large trader reporting, deliverable brands, and designated delivery storage facilities. Trader eligibility requirements are not applicable for to CU futures, but to BC futures. So the transaction fee for CU futures is higher than new BC futures. So also, the market maker was introduced to BC futures in order to bring more market liquidity at the very beginning. Now, BC futures have been ran successfully more than 2 years. And at this time point, I would like to share how bonded copper futures developed during the period. During the past 2 years, the new generation product gained wider popularity with both domestic and overseas investors. They included it in the hedging toolkit and adopted its price as a benchmark for international spot trades, effectively boosting the ability of bonded copper futures to serve the real economy. On this chart, it shows the trading summary of BC futures. As of May 13th, 2023, the BC market have 202 million lots in trading volume and achieved 4.7 thousand metric tons in month-end open interest, indicating the trend of the steady increase. So let's move on to the price movement of the BC copper. So when we put the last 2 years futures, BC futures spot price and the LME copper price together, we can easily find a high correlation between those prices, no matter whether the price at low or high point. So in the more than 2 years after listing BC futures, the coefficient between the BC futures and the LME future price was 0.95, and between BC futures and the spot prices exists 0.99. So also the physical delivery has long been an important function and been of futures product to regulate the resources allocation. Now BC's deliverable resources of the bonded copper futures are expanding, providing greater convenience and more choice to clients who require actual delivery. So right now in the bonded area, agencies have spontaneously generated bonded copper's spot price in RMB. So totally change the current status of that only use the US dollar denominated copper price existing here. So now both MySteel and SMM, the agency, publish the spot price on daily basis. So after that, on our first anniversary of BC's futures launching, so large copper companies like Jiangxi Copper, Zijin Mining, IXM, and Lobham from Singapore agreed to use BC futures price as benchmark or reference in their contracts of buying and selling copper concentrates and refined copper. Though the RMB denominated BC price has gradually become an emerging price benchmark in cross-border trades. So in the past 2 years, we also witnessed an optimized investor structure of the bonded copper futures. Especially the corporate entities now rank among the most active clients in bonded copper futures trading. So in May 2022, SHFE and INE, based on the actual operation of bonded copper futures, so piloted a campaign engaging more clients from the copper industry and encourage members to better serve the corporate clients. During the campaign, the open interest and the trading volume of the bonded copper futures increased by 41% and 32% year to year, respectively, a soaring in position held by the clients from the copper industry. And in this year, we are continuing to running this campaign to trying to bring more trading volume and more open interest. So in addition, so the overseas traders have also been permitted to participate in trading, delivery, and the pledge of standard warrant of the bonded copper futures. The last but not least, ultimately, we are looking forward to build a new pattern of global copper market within those 4 markets, and we're also looking forward to bring more uptrade opportunities for all the overseas investors and domestic investors. So along with the current 3 biggest copper futures market around the world, we aim to we could create more arbitrage trade opportunities. So the bonded copper futures can be a real bridge that connects LME corporate futures market and the SHFE corporate futures market. It can effectively smooth the irrational fluctuations of price differences between the domestic and the foreign corporate markets. So in the long run, we will dedicate ourselves to develop the BC futures into a very useful and valuable financial risk management tool to the global investors. On operation side, we are working on applying trading and settlement mechanism to BC contract together with the CU contract. So this mechanism has been successfully applied to INE's crude oil contract to meet certain investors' specific necessity. So marketing is also a consistent approach to get people know more and know better about the BC contract. So we would organize more seminars like this together with the futures company, and both online and offline. We also would like to invite more expertise to share more experience how they use BC contracts to manage their own risks. So last but not least, our designated warehouses will be expanded overseas. So in that case, the location, the feasibility, and the mode of the overseas warehouse establishment will be considered very carefully to make BC contract a more global reached product. So, all right, that's all for today. Here are INE website for more details, contract information, and the overseas intermediaries list. So if you have further questions, please feel free to contact my colleague in Singapore or via this contact information. So I hope you find this presentation information. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee Chen-Su. I'm sure many Western exchanges would give their right arm for 40% year-on-year growth in open interest.